what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL. Daniel Saludo here with Andrew Chang. We are taking you through the early afternoon games for Week 3 of the 2020 NFL season, and we have our matchup of our favorite teams on the docket here.
Well, I mean, it's not favorite, but yeah, gotta support the home team right here.
Well, not home team because I'm not from Pittsburgh, but is the teams that we highly support, which is the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. Pittsburgh is the favorite in this matchup at -4. The total is 45. So the Texans get teased up to 10.5, and Pittsburgh gets teased across the 0 to +2. The over gets teased down to 39, and the under teased up to 51. So we had a little bit of discussion before I hit the record button here, and Andrew's not really sure why the spread is this low or this close. You feel like?
Yeah, I felt like it should have been at least -6.
-6, a touchdown. Well, they opened it. This thing, I think, opened at -6.
Okay, but then why is it going
I think
down?
because people value, especially the sharps. The sharps really bet this thing down.
I guess if you got a tease for like Texans plus,
I mean, I don't doubt there were some teasers on it, but I think sharps were just happy enough to get a touchdown favorite with Houston. I think they bet the mess out of it after last week, especially with Pittsburgh not looking so good against a backup quarterback in Denver. So I think that's where their reasoning is. So they bet it all the way down from about 6.5, 6 to 4 now. And I'm wondering if this is it for line movement for this game because, you know, nobody's really going to bet Houston at 4, but are people going to bet Pittsburgh at -4? Probably not. So my guess is this holds.
This is it.
Yeah, this is it. So teaser, it's either +10 Houston or +2 Pittsburgh. And so you're basically saying, can Houston keep this under double digits, or can Pittsburgh, just go out and win the game?
I'm just so torn.
I know, I know. I was too.
This kind of racks my brain, and kind of taking it just by a number standpoint, it should be Pittsburgh, right? There's no reason.
A numbers standpoint, you mean as in the facts of who the better team is in general?
I think so.
Yeah, it should be Pittsburgh to win it.
They're a little slow starting, and I think they just might pick it up this game. Their defense, I think, has been holding, that was just a really weird thing that they let Denver just creep on back up.
I don't know what was wrong with the
an
team.
Anomaly.
We actually bet that game too as part of the teaser, and we were I was back and forth on him, telling him like I'm a little worried that this really good, like my favorite Pittsburgh defense is letting a backup quarterback stomp on him.
But it just could be very well because they weren't ready for their play call.
I know, but it's a backup. The backup does not get the first team, does not get a lot of the first team reps, and you should just be able to pressure the crap out of them.
I mean, it happens, but look what happened when Tyrod Taylor didn't. Look what happened when Tyrod Taylor didn't play.
Yeah, but Tyrod Taylor's not a good quarterback. Period. That's different.
Okay, but then you went up against KC, who you're gonna tell me that defense isn't good either?
No, I like that defense a lot. So
my point exactly. Yeah. So when you're not prepared, you're not ready. You're not ready. But in this game, what's tricking me, besides my allegiance to the Texans, is that this Steelers defense is good.
One of the best.
But I just don't know if we're just gonna have a magical Deshaun Watson.
That's one of my worries is Deshaun Watson can make things happen. Mm-hmm. And the Steelers have a tendency in previous seasons under Mike Tomlin to kind of fall asleep at the wheel and overlook teams.
No! when he threw the fade instead of the slant, or when he threw the slant instead of the fade. No!
Yeah. Thanks, Romo. Thanks for telling us that, Romo. Which is 100% right. Which is 100% right. You throw a fade.
Sorry, Danny.
You throw a fade and a fake spike.
That would have gotten you the playoffs.
No, they made the playoffs that season. They would have been the number. They would have been the number one seed.
No!
They would have been the number one seed.
Mike Tomlin was like, no, but enough of rubbing it in Danny's face. I just feel that also Will Fuller was absent. It was like
he picked up some kind of hamstring injury and was on the bench for most of the game. So that left him basically just Brandon Cooks and 2 tight ends.
Yeah,
and David Johnson, who's pretty much useless.
Yeah. So, but I'm still wondering as a Texans fan,
of course,
should I get this line at plus 10? And I'm just really torn. So Danny, just go ahead and take away. What you're going for the Steelers?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Steelers plus 2. I deem this. I think the line is pretty much correct at 4. So this is a case of both teasers can hit on the spread, but I just feel more confident that Pittsburgh is just going to win it outright. I don't see them blowing them out, but I don't see them letting Houston and Bill O'Brien's awful coaching beat them.
I mean,
Tomlin's a good coach in the end. He'll have it figured out. But that may be my bias.
Man, no, it's not a bias. I mean, there's definitely success behind Tomlin, and just you saying, "Oh, Bill O'Brien this, Bill O'Brien that," and I'm just trying to think of what kind of all-stars we have, and if we can expose this Pittsburgh defense, which I kind of don't want them to because I have them on my fantasy this week. But you know what? Like, I feel like Houston's due for one.
Due for a win or due to cover the spread?
Due to cover the spread, man.
Because they covered the spread in week 1. They did not cover the spread in week 2.
No. Did they cover the spread in week 1?
Yeah. On a teaser spread, they did. See?
Okay. But that was just... What, didn't we play KC Thursday? Right? So that was season over. Yeah, you know what, Danny? I'm going to secede. I'm a little biased too. Yeah. Danny doesn't know that because I have the Pittsburgh defense, and the way
I get it.
The way that they played against Baltimore, it really just leaves a lot of questions in my head. So, and then there's also trade rumors for JJ, which
I don't know about that.
That can't be really good.
The city would riot. The entire city here would riot if they traded JJ Watt.
Not really.
Yeah, they would.
Well, the city would. I wouldn't. But I will say, I'm gonna go with the Steelers this weekend. I can't believe I said it. I can't believe.
What about the totals? Over 39.5, under 51 totals? No.
Well, I just said I was biased because I got the Steelers defense. So hopefully, looking at these numbers right here. Hold on, wait 1 second. Over 39.
Over 39, under 51.
Oof. That sounds fishy. Like I want to say the over, but at the same time,
you also kind of feel that under hits too.
Yeah, like I don't think that they can. They'll like get there, like maybe like 30, like 33 or something like that.
20 to 23, 20 to 26, something like that.
I don't think they can get it over. But saying that it's going to be an under game, that's a stretch too. So I think
because both teams can theoretically score in the end.
Oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'll be honest. This game has a really good chance for all 4 teasers to hit. I think the lines on the spread and the totals are pretty much right where they need to be. So you can pick either side. I would lean a little more to the under just because of the Steelers' defense. They've been able to hold their opponents essentially to 20 points. And I worry about Bill O'Brien coaching in the offense for Houston, so I would lean a little more to the under. But I have a sneaking suspicion, outside of something crazy happening, and Deshaun Watson putting on a Superman cape and playing out of his mind.
Yep.
I think all 4 teasers are going to hit in this game.
I would love that to happen.
Yeah, of course, because that means
actually no. What am I saying? No, no over. No, just the under.
Yeah, the over is bad for you unless it's like a Steelers blowout.
Or like a pick six.
Pick six, fumble 6, safety. Yeah, you go. That's what you want.
I was like, what kind of Texans fan is this dude? Yeah. One that likes winning.
Yeah,
and we're not doing that. We're 0-2 versus this team. The Steelers are what, 2-0? 2-0. I think it'll be 3-0 this weekend.
So you're really cementing it as Pittsburgh plus 2. All right. We are both on Pittsburgh plus 2. Feels a little shaky for him. I'm okay with it just because I deem him to win the game. So it's again just go and win the game.
It hurts, man. Like I said in many videos before for the Texans.
Yeah, but if you bet the game,
it's gonna be a long.
If you bet a game and you make money on it, then you're fine. So. And you have this kind of thing, if it's 20-21 and Pittsburgh loses, you still made it by a point.
That's right.
So, just in case.
And I don't really see them losing.
Yeah. So until next time, if you, I know, man.
Yeah,
think about it.
that,
Hey, are we gonna have a little like one-on-one side bet, me and you, on which team wins?
What? Like straight up?
Yeah, straight up, my Steelers.
No,
I can't. No, I can't. Do that. Can't do that.
Well, I already said I'm kind of on your team because I have the Pittsburgh Steelers on my fantasy.
I know, but I was just like seeing a fan versus fan thing.
And you know what? Like as a fan and fan thing, is just like we obviously bet money on these games and it's a lot of money and this and that. And for fantasy, it's just like I just want the bragging rights. I just want to say,
we know.
In your face, But I feel like the safer bet for my money and for my fantasy team is the Steelers this weekend.
All right, so Steelers +2 for both of us.
Close the book. Done deal.
Close the book. That's right.
Sermon's over.
Thank you, Pastor.
Sunday's closed.
All right, so for Teasing the NFL, Andrew Chang and Daniel Saludo here. Don't forget, if you like the good information you liked in this video, give it a thumbs up, tick the notification bell, select all. That way you are staying up to date. Oh, and subscribe as well so that you're up to date with all the videos we have coming out very, very soon for the rest of the Sunday games. But until then, don't forget to get your bets in, get your money in on those bets, and of course, don't forget to be a tease.